my goodness, you sound full of yourself today.
Where's the babysitter?
Kathy, she should be here soon, I think.
Good, she can listen to me practice.
Oh, my goodness, she's going to start wanting hazard pay. Oh, no.
Pretty neat, huh?
You really don't want to wear that thick wool kilt today. It's far too hot.
I don't care.
Yes, well, sweetheart, you'd be much more comfortable in some lighter clothes, okay?
Yeah, but I couldn't play my bagpipes nearly as well.
What you wear has nothing to do with the way you sound, believe me.
That's not what Duke says.
Well, contrary to popular belief, Mr. Lavery doesn't know everything. So take it off now.
Can I at least keep the tam on?
If you must, yes.
I can't wait till Buzz gets home, and then I could play the bagpipes for him.
Oh.
Or do you think I could bring the bagpipes to the hospital and play it for him there?
No, I don't think that a bagpipe recital is exactly what the doctor ordered.
It's probably better to wait anyways. I have to practice.
Mm-hmm.
And Duke says he promises to help me. When is he coming over again?
I don't know. Mr. Lavery's a very busy man.
Yeah, but he likes us. And he could find time to visit us, can't he?
I wouldn't count on it. In fact, I wouldn't look forward to seeing Mr. Lavery around here very much at all.
You're getting an early start.
Well, I got news that can't wait.
What's the word?
Devane, as in Anna, as in police chief, as in someone you're very interested in.
What have you got on her?
An update on her file?
Excellent. We can't know too much about Miss Devane.
You obviously can't.
This is probably the information I've been waiting for.
It covers her personal life.
How personal?
Everything. No pictures.
This should make interesting reading.
You really care about this lady's love life?
It's about the only thing I care about, Miss Devane.
Robin, your breakfast is ready.
I'll never be able to play my bagpipes without my kilt.
Darling, the bagpipes won't know the difference, I promise.
Duke says bagpipes are sensitive.
Man doesn't know the meaning of the word.
What?
Sit down and eat.
Don't you like him?
Who?
Duke.
Yes, I like him.
Sometimes you don't act like it.
Mr. Lavery is a very charming man.
Why do you call him Mr. Lavery?
It's his name.
His friends call him Duke. How come you don't invite him over like you do my godfathers?
Well, sweetheart, I just didn't realize that you wanted to see him quite so much.
Don't you?
I forgot the preserves.
Duke is so nice. I wish we could spend more time with him.
Well, what are you going to do today, then, darling? Kathy should be here soon.
I told you. I'm going to practice my bagpipes.
Oh, yes, how can I forget?
What are you doing?
Well, actually, I thought I was going over and see Buzz, and then I'd go on to work.
Will you be home for lunch?
I'll try, darling. I've got a lot of work to do today, though.
So what else is new?
What's that supposed to mean, sweetheart?
I never see you in the daytime.
Oh. Yeah, I suppose you've been spending too much time with the babysitter, haven't you?
All the time.
Yeah, I'll try and be home for lunch.
Just try?
I'll be here, okay? I'll be here for lunch, I promise, okay?
Oh, great. Kathy and I have a surprise for you.
I can't wait. All right, I better go and get dressed.
Give Buzz a big hug and kiss for me, okay?
All right, I will. Eat your breakfast. Take that fork.
Yes?
Duke?
Robin, what a pleasant surprise.
What are you doing for lunch today?
Oh, I hadn't made any plans. Why?
Can you come over to my house?
What's the occasion?
Oh, nothing special. I wonder if you could help me with my bagpipes.
Are you still having fun with them?
Yeah, but they're kind of hard to play. I play the tape and pretend, though. I'd like to give you a recital, you and my babysitter, Kathy. Will you come?
Will your mommy be there?
Yes, she promised to be there for lunch.
Does she know that you're inviting me?
No, it'll be a surprise.
Oh, it certainly will.
So you'll do it?
Robin, I would be delighted to be your guest for lunch.
Oh, great. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Oh, it sounds like you made a friend in the enemy camp.
I really like that kid.
Now, that was a smart move, giving her a present. Those bagpipes are a cheap bribe. You know, it could pay off.
I wasn't trying to bribe the kid. I genuinely like her.
Well, you like me, too. I'm not getting anything.
You would look ridiculous in a kilt.
True.
Robert Scorpio seems to have had quite a colorful past, Mr. Vane's ex-husband.
Sort of like yours.
Yeah. That had crossed my mind. We are a little alike, aren't we?
Well, I'm sure it crossed hers, too. That lady has taste for men who live on the edge.
Not men, one man. So far, at any rate.
So far?
You never know what will happen.
I'm sure you got something in mind.
Anna Vane is shaping up to be a major challenge. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Come in.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I didn't realize you were in a meeting. Amy said that Tony was in here. I wanted to ask how Buzz is.
Yeah, Anna, it's really not the time.
Okay, well, I can wait. I'll see you later.
No, please, please. Anna, since you're here, I think you should know about this.
Absolutely.
No, what?
We've been deciding whether to go to the police or not.
I don't understand.
We've had some drug thefts here at the hospital.
Oh, really? How long has this been going on?
Several days.
Oh, you know you really ought to have notified the department. Are you certain that the drugs just haven't been misplaced?
Positive. They were stolen.
Do you have any idea who it is? You know who the thief is?
We have a prime suspect.
Oh, well, then I'll bring them in for questioning and you just tell me who it is.
Buzz Stryker.
No.
And I can't believe it either.
Is some kind of joke?
Anna, I wish it was. Unfortunately, we have evidence that points to us.
Which is mostly circumstantial.
We have a great deal of evidence that points to him. I'll present you with all the facts we have.
What are we going to do then? I don't...
We need positive proof that Buzz stole the drugs.
And I tried to get him to take a blood test today.
Well, did you ask him? I mean...
Yes, I asked him. He adamantly refused. I need your help. Very possibly you could convince him to take this test.
If you can't, you might as well file charges.
Oh,
If he's in jail, he'll be safe from himself.
What else did the big man have to say?
The chief couldn't be more pleased with our efforts.
Why shouldn't he be? The plan went off without a hitch.
He said we've handled the initial stages of the operation superbly.
I'm glad that's one man I wouldn't want to make unhappy.
Not if you value your life.
I've grown attached to mine, you know?
So he said we can go ahead with stage 2.
Which is?
A little election campaign. You are looking at the newest candidate in the race for president of the Waterfront Dock Workers Union.
Hey, that's terrific. You cop that kid and we'll really have some leverage around here.
That is what our fearless leader figured.
How does he think we're going to do it?
Oh, he just hands out the assignments. He doesn't care how they're accomplished.
It'll take some doing.
Well, that should be right down your alley. You know the dock workers thinking pretty well, don't you?
Well, the union up here in Port Charles is not organized, Duke. I mean, these dock workers aren't political. They vote for personalities, not issues.
My kind of election, huh?
You'll do fine. Listen, we don't need to bring in anybody. Let's leave the guys back in New York as planned. If we need them, we can bring them in later. You can do without any help.
You better be right.
Hey, have I ever steered you wrong?
You tell that to the chief if we lose this election.
It'll never happen. Let me be the first to congratulate you, Mr. President. The union and our futures couldn't be in better hands.
We haven't won the election yet. I've got to go over a little campaign strategy. Then I've got to head out for my little lunch date.
I hope Robin smothers up the company.
What else does Anna have to do?
Buzz?
Anna, come in.
Hi. I hope I'm not disturbing you, am I? On your way?
Of course not. I look forward to your visits.
How are you feeling?
I'm fine.
Yeah? That's good. No more pain.
Some. Nothing I can't handle.
You sure?
Absolutely. Everything's fine. I'd tell you if it weren't.
Oh, forgive me. You don't look better. I don't think that you are.
You spoke to Rick. Now he has you brainwashed, too.
No, I'm worried. I'm concerned for you, Buzz.
Please don't be.
Listen, your friends and your colleagues, they think that you are addicted to your medication.
Was addicted. I don't deny that. Anna, I got hooked on painkillers in Nam. I'm not proud of it, but they got me through a rather difficult time. Without that crutch, I don't think I'd be alive today.
I know. Yeah, I know. You still carry the scars from that horrible experience. I understand.
Yeah, inside and outside.
Well, I understand. Believe me. But I can't change what happened in the past. Nobody can. But I can help you with the present.
I don't need any help, Anna. Not the kind you mean. I am not a drug addict.
Rick and the others, they think that you...
Rick and the others, Steve, they are so quick to convict an innocent man. Oh, sure. I had one lapse. I did. Doesn't mean I'm hooked.
But it means that you still have cravings for it.
Of course I have cravings for it. I'll have cravings for the rest of my life. That's hardly news. I knew that. That's the first thing they tell you when you start to kick it. But I can control those urges. I've been controlling them for years. All I'm asking for is a chance to try.
Does part of that fight involve stealing drugs? No. I don't know. I'm sorry, Buzz, but there have been some painkillers stolen from this floor.
I know.
Well, then the staff, they think that you've taken those painkillers.
Staff is wrong. Look at me, Anna. If nothing else, on the basis of our friendship, you've got to believe me. I would never lie to you.
Why didn't you take the blood test? You know, Rick said that you refused.
Do you know what it's like to discover that friends and colleagues have no faith in your word? I've been called a liar to my face.
They're just trying to help.
What, by attack? Help?
Yes.
They attack my integrity. They deliberately destroy any relationship. If I took a drug test, how could I ever work with those people again? How could anyone ever trust me again? How can you operate in a life and death situation with people, partners who don't trust you? I will not be subjected to that kind of indignity. I cannot and I won't. I have a little bit too much faith in myself for that, even if Rick Weber doesn't. Anna, you of all people should understand. I need you to trust me, to believe in me. Will you do that? Anna, I need an answer. I need an answer from you. Do you trust me? Do you believe in me? Or are you just like all the rest of them? I need an answer, Anna. I can't go on not knowing if you believe me after all I've been through to find out you don't trust me. I thought we were so close. Our relationship has been one of the most important things in my life. Am I losing it?
I'll always be your friend.
What about all these accusations? Do you believe them?
No, not if you tell me they're untrue.
I am not a drug addict. And I have never stolen anything in my life.
Right. That's good enough for me.
I don't know what a relief it is to hear you say that.
Guess someone else stole them then, you know? I'll get on it right away. I think the sooner that we find out who the thief is, the sooner that we can clear your name.
Thank you, friend.
You bet.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dad. I didn't know you had company.
No, come on in.
Hello.
Anna, do you know
Yeah,
my daughter?
of course.
This is Sandy.
How you doing?
Hey, good. Well, I'm waiting to see how this cafeteria grub settles. I don't know how you eat that stuff.
You'll have to forgive my daughter. She thinks, If it's not homegrown on a family farm, she figures it's poison.
So lame.
Hey, how's your little girl?
Oh, she's fine.
You know, this one here talks about you two all the time.
Oh.
Oh, well, I have these spells where I become delirious.
Oh, stop. You and Robin are very special to him.
Also special to us. We can't wait to have you home.
He's rather eager to get out of here, too.
So how long are you going to be staying around?
Well, it depends. Well, the most important thing is to see my dad get better.
Mhm.
After that, we'll play it by ear. I was kind of considering veterinarian school, though.
Oh, like father, like daughter, in a way.
Well, I can't seem to stomach people. I'd rather be an animal doctor than a human doctor any
Well,
day.
you're going to make an excellent vet, I'm sure of it.
Well, at least animals don't stab their friends in the back. Guess you heard what they're trying to do to my father.
Yes, I heard.
Talk about your witch hunts, huh? And these guys are supposed to be his friends.
Well, I'm going to get to the bottom of this drug thing. I think the best way to defend your father from these accusations is to find out who the real culprit is.
Hey, good to have her on our side, huh?
No, it's not good. It's great.
I got to kiss you, Rick.
Give Robin my love.
Yes, I will. I mean, a day doesn't go by when she doesn't ask how you are at least 1 trillion times.
You tell her I'll be up and out of here in no time. Oh, yeah. Oh, congratulations on being appointed to the Waterfront Committee. I can't think of anybody better to whip that area into shape.
Absolutely.
Oh, thank you. I'll do my best.
Yeah.
Now, you take care.
I'll walk back with you. I'll see you later.
Right.
Saw bus.
Did you convince him to have the test?
No, and I don't think he needs one either.
Why not, Hannah?
Because he is not addicted to anything. I'm sure at one time he was, and I am now totally convinced that he's clean. And I certainly don't think that he's been stealing any painkillers.
Anna, do you really feel that I would accuse somebody like Buzz Stryker of theft of drugs and addiction if I wasn't absolutely sure?
It's a mistake, and you are wrong, that's all.
What you have to do is forget that he is a friend. He is a suspect, and you are a police officer. I think you have to act accordingly.
Excuse me. I have no problems divorcing my feelings from my profession.
And Chief Devane, I think you should hear some facts. Number one. Painkillers have been missing from this hospital ever since Buzz requested additional medication. Number two, they disappeared from the 8th floor only. Number three, Buzz has only been on the 8th floor. The medication has been basically identical to that which he has been taking, and his symptoms the last day have been that of a drug addict. That was confirmed by Dr. Lincoln. I'm sorry, Hannah. There is an overwhelming amount of evidence that points to Buzz Stryker.
But his work in this hospital in the last few months does not support that accusation, and it's hard for me to believe that a drug addict could do Buzz's job.
Well, or be a friend of mine. Do you think I wouldn't know about something like this?
We all have felt the very same way, Hannah. The last thing anybody at this hospital wants to do is accuse Buzz of stealing anything, let alone drugs.
Right. Then we should concentrate on finding out who the real thief is and stop hounding him.
Tony, look, you are his arch supporter. Maybe you can convince him to take this blood test.
No, I'll try later. I want him to calm down first. And I pray that you're wrong.
Pray I'm wrong, too.
I told you before. Duke's a friend of Mommy's. It's okay if he comes over for lunch. Kathy's a very careful babysitter.
That's a good thing, too, but I think I'm here today more as a friend of yours than a friend of your mummy's.
Thanks for the bagpipes. I play the cassette all the time.
Oh, I bet your mummy just loves that.
My mommy keeps saying I have to get something called a silencer. Do you know what that is?
Mm-hmm, but I don't think they make those for bagpipes.
It's a very hard instrument to play. Most of the time, my music just comes out being noise.
Oh, well, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. In my country, you would probably be giving concerts.
Will you give me another bagpipe lesson?
I would love to. You don't think your mummy's going to be too upset when she finds me here, do you?
She'll be thrilled.
I have my doubts about that.
You know what she told me this morning? She told me you are a very charming man.
Really? Well, little lady, I think you just made my day.
I made it back.
Surprise!
Yes, it is. I suppose you were in the neighborhood.
Duke came over for lunch to give me a music lesson. I better go get my backpack. Come on, Kathy.
I told you not to come round here uninvited.
Your daughter invited me over for lunch, and I didn't have the heart to say no.
I don't imagine that you even tried to say no.
Listen, why don't we bury the hatchet about our little difference of opinion in the mayor's committee meeting? I really don't think it's worth fighting over.
I don't bear any grudges. You won with an honest vote. However, it doesn't change my mind. I still feel that this redevelopment project is going to drastically increase crime on the waterfront.
Oh, I sincerely hope not. I would never do anything to harm that area. I mean, I've actually become quite fond of it. It's my most favorite part of town. I was down there the other day at the zoo. Have you been?
No?
It's fascinating, you know. Animals are a lot like people.
How would you know?
I was thinking how we each follow a certain path in life. People get confined like animals in a zoo. And animals should be free to roam wherever they please. Just like people.
And this profound meditation came about because of a single visit to the zoo.
Zoo? Mommy, could we go there?
Oh,
I'd
darling.
love to see all the animals.
Yeah.
We could take Buzz, too.
How was your friend in the hospital today?
I just came from there, actually.
I think my bagpipe's busted.
Put them in the box they came in and I'll have them fixed.
Thank you, Duke.
What's up, Anna?
Oh, I was just thinking.
You were a million miles away, or maybe over at General Hospital. Is that what's bothering you? Is it your friend over there?
No, it's just never simple, is it? I mean, it's never just black and white.
Only shades of grey.
I'm cop. I mean, I should be able to separate the two.
Which two?
Well, my professional life and my personal life, where my friendships end and where my job begins.
You've been here before, haven't you? Faced with a difficult situation concerning a man.
How much do you know about my past?
I don't really. I only know there was another Anna Devane a couple of years ago. And I would give anything to make her reappear. What is the magic to conjure her up? What do we have to do to bring her back to life again?